Well, it's Saturday evening and it hasn't rained since dawn, so it's a bit different. We'll start down the west end where they're building an enclosure for the pumps by the look of it. So they've got some bore holes in the wall there that some reinforcement rod will go into. And we've got brackets along the south wall for shelter for the vents. Don't know if it's going to be quite enough to shade the metre high windows, but this vent at the corner here is probably going to be subject to rain still. And I just said it's under. So we that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You're just going to be on YouTube. This rice crop at the west end is coming up into head, and there's lots of frogs in there. Well, we have a light in the laundry. That'll be a 30 watter. I don't quite know what that box there is for. From the fact that there's a lead plugged into that power outlet, I'm inclined to think that there might be a switch box on the front wall now. Don't see a lot of change in the kitchen. Okay, so we're coming along. There's going to be a bench full width by the look of it. That's interesting. Okay. No, we don't have a switchboard there yet. There's just enough wires plugged directly into a power board from over the metre over the wall over there. Okay, shortcut. So that's where the lights are going to go under there. It's going to be 3 along the front there. So there's my earth wire. I'm kind of waiting for a earth spike to turn up so that they can hammer it in there. I'm sure this cat was white the other day. Just now very, very dirty. Well, it's Saturday evening. No, it's not. It's Sunday evening. The technician from the genset company, Bendi, that's it. He came and rectified a wiring problem on the genset pressure sensor, and now it stays rock steady at 44 psi. So that's very satisfactory. Wasn't cheap, but oh well. Yeah, so south side of the house we have the shade for the, well, I don't know if it'll be enough shade for the windows because the sun will probably go too far over that way, but it'll be shade for the rain protection for the vents. I was wondering about the one at this end, but it looks like they're going to extend the roof out this way a bit. Probably to the extent of that strip along the front. And we have the enclosure for the pumps in there now. Well, it looks like they're doing a top for that wall in the laundry. There'll be a door going there sooner or later, I imagine. I don't know how far below the top of the roof line the ceiling is going to be. My guess would be at least 30 centimetres. Here's my square down there on the floor where nobody cares for it. Yeah, so we've got a bench roughed in here that will get tiled. So apparently there's not going to be a tub. I'm told that it's just going to have a bucket there. Looks like we have wooden inserts over the door at the end of the house. Yep, wooden ones. So there's going to be an awning of some kind out over this, so they'll be protection from the weather, which was a major concern for me, of wood out in the weather. Okay, they've started the process of refining the finish on the beams at the front porch here. I'll do the same to the posts. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen along the front here. It seems to be a lot more, given they've got Rio sticking out all along. Must be some plan. I'm forecasting they'll have to get more cement, because that probably won't be enough to dress up the rest of what needs dressing up. Well, the tank stand has got a coat of paint, and on the south side they've started putting the bits of roof on to provide shade. So that's where I think the rain will still get in that end vent, but not much. There's right. A washy scooter perhaps. It looks like the bathroom / toilet compartment at the end here will actually be lower floor level, which is good. Looks like work on the kitchen they will begin tomorrow. Looks like they've started chiselling out a place for the basin here, and they finally realised that there's supposed to be a basin in there. Whoopsie. And yep, we've got the base for the toilet. So we've reached the stage of getting the switchboard in place. That's good. That's not actually live yet. I've been faking it for a while by using this extension cord here and just plugging a couple of wires in, as it would have seen in an earlier clip. But over there at the end of the rice factory, that power meter there is the one for this building. So not sure whether they're going to route it across from there across to here, or come from the electrical pole over there, which would be a direct path. It's a matter of, do we miss that tree? Yes we do. So a cable could run across here, no problem. So another section of this front porch beam has been smoothed off today. So that'll continue for a couple more days yet by the look of it. Not quite sure what the significance of the graffiti is. I saw a 2025 round to the side, which is reasonable for dated construction. I forecast there'd be more cement delivered, and yes there has been. And over there we have the sheets of cement sheet, so I imagine, I don't know if that's what they use for sealing or not. Could be. We'll find out, I guess. We have this awning along the south side done full length now. You can see where the two light fittings will go to provide a bit of light on the south side. Doesn't need to be much, so I said a couple of 3-watt globes would do there. In contrast to the north side, where I said 3 15-watt globes underneath the veranda here. Maybe we'll get 3, maybe we'll get 4, I don't know. But the idea is that they will provide light out into the rice drying area as well, so that they can see what they're doing at night. I was down here earlier today with Johnny. He was had to cover off this and was taking me through it just to make sure that I was satisfied with the quality of the wiring, and yes I was. Well, look at the west end here, it's going to be a 4th one, that's okay. Well, I brought the tank down, but nobody thought to bring my trolley back, or at least put it under cover. There is no concern around here for protecting tools, it seems. So So these things are all going to go inside, courtesy of me. Looks like we're preparing for the drop ceiling. I don't know if it's going to drop quite that far. Well, I guess we'll see. So this is the steel strips to be used for supporting the drop ceilings. I'm told the power meter is going to go on the wall, basically between those vents, or maybe a little bit lower, but it's going to be covered under an awning there, so it'll be protected. Meanwhile, there's the informal powering of the house via the wires plugged directly into the extension cord. That's interesting, bit of extra brickwork up there. The tank has moved a little bit closer to the tank stand, but not yet made it up there. But the electric pump that they had down the well is working well, apparently. As forecast, we've got another section done here today. Actually, a bit more than one section. So, coming on. Still none the wiser what this pair of breakers in the laundry area is about. So just have to guess that that's for the pumps outside. Okay, so in the east bedroom we've got the frame in for putting up a drop ceiling. Interesting the way they've done that, in sort of two stages. Wonder if that means there's going to be a lower outer surround and then a higher inner surround, and then the leads there that they said were for LEDs are for a strip around the inside there. Sealed. That's a bit fancy. No real movement on the bathroom today. No obvious movement on the kitchen. What we do have now is this air spike down here that we've driven to the ground 1.5 metres. So given that we always have fluid in the drain there, the subsoil will always be damp and conductive. Well, that was my thinking anyway. And I gather that was concurred with. I wonder if they drove it in with that or used the thing I got for the hammer drill. Well, it's the evening of the 25th of December, which makes it Christmas elsewhere in the world, but we don't do Christmas here. Not sure what that brickwork at the end of the front porch there is aimed at doing, but it doesn't seem to have progressed. And if it doesn't rain on us before midnight, this will be the first dry day since the 1st of December. But I have a strange feeling it's going to rain. The tank hasn't made it onto the stand yet. I had a good close look at the camera on the east end of the shed there around noon today to see how much of this was shaded from the sun, and the sun was not hitting that south wall. So this time of day, if it wasn't cloudy, yes, there would be sun coming in from the side like this, but at midday that's completely shaded around the shortest. Well, it's being 25th of December, it's 3 or 4 days past the longest day of the year, which means furthest over this direction the sun is. So I think we're good for midsummer, which is good. And on the front porch here, I've prepared a whole lot of cornice pieces for installation inside. So you can see what the intent is for this room. So imagine that small section between the upper and lower levels, that's where they'll put the LED strips. So you get the indirect soft lighting in here. And then a main light in the middle there. And maybe a fan light later. Okay, we're in the laundry area now, so they've got the depth bars for rendering on the west wall now and on the outside of the toilet bathroom section. And it's Friday morning, 26th of December. If we were still back in Australia, I'd be giving Jubaedah a wad of notes and sending her off to the local shopping centre to enjoy herself on the Boxing Day sale. She'd really like that now too, but nah, not going back to Australia at this stage. Yeah. But we've had more than 50 millimetres since midnight, so another wet day. So it's not as much solar input. If there was, you'd hear the pump underneath that can sitting there groaning, because I think the bearings are going on my hot water recirculation pump. I've got a spare, so I'll get that replaced at some stage. But yeah, I need to put together this week's video and do an upload. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it.